Now you can also use the onions, this simple kitchen spice, even on your toes. Now if you're experiencing things like nerve pain around your toes, or you're experiencing some things like athlete's foot or other fungal, activities around your toes, it's just very easy and simple. You do the same thing. You get the onions as I showed you, peel it. After peeling it, you cut some pieces of these onions. Look at it, just as it is. Cut them into slices and put them in between those toes. Put them in between the toes, as fresh as it is, and leave it in there around your toes. And if it's not able to stay, you can use a small stockings or some little cloth or something to support it, most likely like a cloth. But if you have stockings, you can use stockings, and then support it temporarily. Allow it to stay with those toes at the very point. Let it have contact with those points, the particular area where you are feeling the pain, whether it's numbness or whatever, or it is athlete's foot or itching or coldness, whatever it is. Just allow the onions to be in contact with that point. Make sure it's making good contact. Allow it to sit there for at least 10-15 minutes. It could be less, but the moment the work is done, you're going to feel it. You need to be very, very sensitive, because once the work is done and you don't take those things out, those toxins, those things it took out of your body through the toes will start returning back into the body, and that won't be good for you. And I think it's something that you need to try. The seniors in particular should embrace hacks like this. It's not always the best to rush for over-the-counter medication, pain relievers, only when it is very critical. But in most times, if you respond swiftly with some of these natural spices, it works as well. As you put it externally, it's going to also affect your well-being internally. It's not only internal. You don't need to, swallow or take anything internally all the time. There are times when you use external application, and as you get older, this particular applies to seniors. Try using external